Hey everybody, I'm happy to see you guys, and today let's have a discussion about so-called secondary benefits, or why do we stay in a relationship that's long time dead. We tried everything, we went to counselors, we tried to work things out with our partner for a long time, and we actually realized it's not our partner being a bad person or anything like that. It just that relationship that we have is kind of had been completed. It completed its purpose, whatever that purpose was. Maybe it was having children, maybe having business, maybe traveling. But sometimes, no matter what you do, you realize you have respect for the person, you appreciate them, but affection and passion aren't there. And right now I am kind of describing the best case scenario, because well, that's a best case scenario where you know that you are together with a really good person, but things not working out for you. Externally things look great, you don't have fights, you have respect for each other, you are a good team, but the affection and passion and love is gone. And you can't, there are some things you can't fake, and there are some things unfortunately we can retrieve. It's those things as connection, as passion, and sometimes we even have love, but it transforms and we feel like there is not much more to give, and basically two partners are suffering, but they still staying together. And I'm talking about partners that are maybe in a way independent as well. They are not needy. It's not like one can't survive without another. But what are those reasons why we stay in a sort of emotionally dead relationship, and why do we think that we should suffer, we should cover up? So I'm just gonna share my opinion, and I would be happy to hear from you. I think one of the biggest reasons is so-called secondary benefits, and it's so funny because they can be as little as you like that house, that location, or you like the coffee shop, you like people, you have people that like your relationship. You are embarrassed to tell your family because you have been already married before, and you feel like failure. You feel that maybe you be irresponsible. Maybe you are, friends with your spouse co-workers. You have common friends, stuff like, if you think about it, it's such a crazy stuff. Well, also, of course, there might be finance, maybe, there are financial things, and usually they are, if people been together for a while, some common assets, and so on and so forth. Those are really secondary benefits, because unfortunately, sometimes when we aren't fulfilled in emotional way in our relationship, we are trying to find, those are comfort zone things. We used to our bed, we like our couch, again, all this stuff. But what's interesting, when I was younger, I used to talk a lot with women and men too, and they would share later on in life, they usually be in their late 40s, 50s and 60s, how much they regret that they didn't give themselves another chance to be loved, or even just left the relationship that was completed. And I remember, and I was so shocked, because those relationships on the outside usually look great, because people are, in a way, they know how to teamwork, Well, and also they know how to hide things. They just don't talk in public about themselves. So those are basically secondary benefits. Everything except for, you know, for love, connection, and passion between two people and deeper understanding. So it's basically everything. Anything from finance to comfortable house to location, friends, and family. So I know exactly what I'm talking about because as a human, I've been in situations where it hurts to lose those things. And there is a good reason for it, because we worked hard to, you know, to build that, and somehow it hurts. It's interesting how those little things, they add just a little bit more pain. So sometimes people also become, I think, kind of disbelief. They think, or, you know, there is nothing better for me. They also have this belief that, you know, if you have a divorce or if you break a long-term relationship, you are a failure, which is, you know, really, it's all about how you feel. You know, I'm receiving, guys, different letters from you with advice, and, you know, the only thing I can do is come back right to you and say it's all about how you feel deep inside of you. By the end of the day, when you're going to bed and, you know, you feel lonely being together with somebody, you respect that person, you maybe even love them in some sort of way, but you aren't no longer connected. You know, when you go to bed and you feel unfulfilled, you feel that, well, you just feel unhappy. Think about yourself first, about your feelings. And what do I mean by this is that no relatives, friends, mom, sister, they aren't in your shoes. They aren't in your bed. You know, they aren't in your skin. They do not know how it feels, you know, the intimate part of relationship, the closeness, you know, the connection, and all those things. You are the only one who knows exactly how it feels. You know, if you have if you unsatisfied in your love life, you know, if your partner and you have not been enjoying the sexual relationship for a long time, it's more like a chore, or you need to put a check mark, you know, oh, months went by and we didn't have sex. So, you know, nobody can feel it for you. And I think in 21st century, we are people that we can be adults, you know, we can take a decision sometimes for our life to take a different turn. We don't have to have stay in a relationship to deteriorate completely, to degrade completely when we hate each other, when we can't stand each other, when we having affairs on the side, but we keep in the face. There is no point for it. You know, we are so lucky to be in a situation where we have a choice. And if something doesn't happen between, you know, if there is no true love and true passion, you know, you don't have to destroy and hurt the other partner. You know, you can be honest and elegant and caring and actually become friends. I have a history of knowing people who became pretty good friends after they divorced, because they no longer expect each other to fulfill the emotional and sexual needs. You know, and all that is so important. You know, that's the reason, you know, the relationship is the reason we should be in a relationship. So I'm getting a little bit off the topic. I just want to talk today about the secondary benefits. Basically, the thing why often we stay in a relationship that doesn't really work inside of us is the comfort zone and those secondary benefits, you know, our comfortable little things and emotional pressure, social pressure. You know, somebody said a very great phrase one lady that I truly admire. She's a wonderful relationship coach, and she said, you know, one day I gave myself a promise, and I told myself, I might not always be honest with everybody around me. I might not always share with everybody, you know, what I really feel, but I promised myself I'll be always honest with me, and I will ask myself questions, important questions, and give myself an honest answer. So that is my advice to you guys who've been asking me about, you know, working things out or separate. You know, only you know the answer. Only you know deep inside whether you can restore things. And sometimes, you know, there are cases when people go through hard times, but they really want to be with each other. They have connections, they have passion, they just need some help. That's not really the case I'm talking today about. Today I'm talking about when we are covered, when we hoping the other partner will bring that up, when we find external reasons for us to the things not working out because some external reasons, but really it's all inside, and things just had been completed. They made their mission, their function, and both of partners have a reason to be happy. Maybe first on their own and then with somebody else. But yet we choose to ignore. We maybe drink, maybe we are becoming workaholics, or whatever that is. So guys, again, it's all come back to us, to what's in our heart. When we go to bed, ask yourself a question. Are you happy? Is this how you see your life? Is this the best you can do? And be honest with your partner. Be kind, but be honest at the same time. So that's all, guys, for today. It's a sensitive topic, and I hope all of you will find an answer within. Thank you so much, and if you like my videos, please comment, subscribe, share, and I will come up with more ideas. Thank you.